All right, y'all. We here with my second I'm the Pappii podcast show.
I've been dunking for what, about 13, 14 years. I mean, I catch a dunk from anywhere.
That's what you came to see.
While he was in about the 7th grade, and one day he come and he said, "Hey, Dad." I said, "What's that?" He said, "I could dunk." I said, "You could dunk?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, yeah?" He said, "Yeah." So I said, "He said, come on to the school, I'm going to show you."
My father used to tell me when I'm walking or wherever I'm at, just jump in the air and just hang in the air, see how long I can just jump and stay in the air. So for one, I think that helped me with my hang time.
Dudes is lost, don't think cause I'm iced out, I'm a cool off.
Where do I start, man? I mean, playground legend, and one mixtape legend, Linden, New Jersey, high school basketball Hall of Famer. We here with the not only, everybody's had a main event, but Black America had main event, a.k.a. Wally Dixon, man.
Peace,
Welcome
man.
to I'm the Pappii podcast.
Thank you, bro.
All right?
Thank you for having me, man.
So we're going to start off by, the real simple question. Did you have your father in your life?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and how? I mean, is he still in your life? He's
I wear him with me every day, and all my jewelry. I lost him 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences.
But he, I was blessed to have him in my life. As well as my mom. My mom is here now. Like I said, I was just coming from Atlantic City with her and my sisters. But yeah, I have my dad in my life. Yeah.
But is there anything? Oh, so did your dad get you into playing basketball? Was he the one that catalyzed it?
So my dad, I got a very interesting. Am I looking at you on the camera?
No, it don't matter.
No, okay, I'm not, okay.
You good.
Yeah, it's very interesting situation I was in. My dad was a boxer.
Okay.
My mom was a model.
Nice.
I never lived in a house with both my mom and my dad.
Oh.
At the same time. So it was, but he still was there. He wound up retiring, being a longshoreman, 30 years. But I excelled in all sports. It wasn't like he forced me to do anything. The main thing in the household, the Dixon household, me along with my other siblings, you had to learn how to box and martial arts.
Nice.
That was a given because my uncle was crazy into the martial arts and my dad was a boxer. So we had the kind of best of both worlds. Not only the physical side, but it was also about the how can I say it? What word I'm looking
Discipline?
for? The discipline side. The dedication, not just to go harm someone, but know why you're doing it,
Right.
and they had to get you to that level. So the discipline side. A lot of people think when you hear boxing and karate or martial arts, they think, oh, they go. It's very disciplined.
Right. Oh, okay. So, you think that discipline made you the star that you are? Like, as far as
Definitely. For me personally, the discipline side was like.
With your father being a boxer, your mom's being in a model, you said, and they both in the entertainment profession. Now that you're in the entertainment profession, do you see the pattern that you taken from them as far as still being a parent and still following your goal? Like, what was the goal that your dad gave you as far as saying? Because I'm quite sure he's seeing you, do your thing in there more, and it kind of probably related to him when he started boxing and he had you.
Yes.
So what advice would he give you in order to stay focused, even though Daddy might not be there all the time? I got a bout. You know what I mean? So.
To be dedicated and true. He always would tell me a person can only do what you allow them to do, regardless of the situation. The persistence, just being true to what it is and going all out. I played football, I played basketball, I played baseball. Basketball was something special to me. And he would push me, but he wasn't at all my games. You know what I mean? He couldn't tell me to go to, when I got recruited, he wasn't able to tell me to go to this school or that conference. He was just supportive of whatever it was I was doing. So just him just pushing me. And with basketball, I got cut 6th or 7th grade. So he was able to, at that point, he put a goal up in the backyard. I'm jumping off the garage, dunking, going crazy. So he would show me different things, but not that kid to say, yo, I need you to go play ball to get out of the neighborhood, and then you can get us out of this. Nah, he wasn't that. He was stern, tough love type dad. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the things to this day that he instilled in me through just not even being like the sports father, you know what I mean? He was more like the father. Nice. Like the shirt said, it's not the shirt said it's not. I don't have a dad body. I'm a dad figure. And I give a lot of that to my dad. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Now, you have children, of course.
Yes.
How many children you
I
have?
have 5. I have 3 with my wife and 2, a daughter and a son. My
Okay.
daughter's in South Carolina. She's an officer at Benedict College. She started off as a firewoman. I have my 3 sons, Quintrell, Corey, and Quentin. And I have my son named Quill in Newark, New Jersey. He's do the entertainment stuff, promoting and works at the school and stuff like that. So everybody was grounded. And, you know, this is my first time even like really touching on my other 2 children, Quill and Nakia. You know, Quill, we got a pretty good relationship, but my daughter, you know, we had some things in the past, you know, being that she was down South Carolina, she's from South Carolina, and, you know, things are getting better to where as a father, you know, I wish things could have been better, but I think the Creator that things are where they need to be now. You know, just because the separation and you know how it go one side, that side, and you got the middle. So it's a grooming process, and I love her like I love all my children.
Exactly,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
it takes time. And at the end of the day, as long as you keep trying, she's going to notice that, and that's when it's going to really pan out.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty good. I say it was a grooming process, but for me, it being her father, like I was willing to wait it out to where I take full blame. You know, she was a child. I take full blame. Whatever anybody ever think, whatever, whether I'm right or wrong, I take blame, and I'm happy that I could talk to her. I'm happy I could talk to my son Quill and Nork. You know what I mean? So I thank the Creator for that. You know, and what's crazy is with my son and Nork, really, my dad passing brought everything to a full circle. So I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
You know, everything happens for a reason. So I thank my dad for allowing some things to just happen on him not even being here, but still with us in spirit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, with your dad being a boxer and then having to still raise you, how do you take what he gave you and instill it in your kids? Like, because I heard through Q, which I'm not going to say that that's your favorite, but I heard through Q that you had taught your kids every sport, like same thing like you said, everything they did.
So it was more like, okay, if they wanted to play basketball, right? I made sure that they played tennis because I know that tennis works on your hand and eye coordination. I never forced them to play a sport. But if they did want to play a sport, I don't care what sport it was they wanted to play, he was going to take tennis lessons, right? So
that's unique. But I mean, I get it. I understand it. So what if they would have went forward with tennis? Well, then that mean they just been the next.
See,
or was just tennis is like balance you out? Because I think golf would be something like that. Because most basketball players, after they finish, go to golf. Is that more of a relaxing sport, or that's more like a like how you project tennis to be?
For me, I know golf is like I'm gonna consider myself a golfer, but a golfer is where you can seal a lot of deals on that golf course. Because whoever you're out there golfing with, they can see how you react to different situations on the golf course. So they could take that over into a business model, but no, they I never was like, yo, you got to play this. If they excelled in tennis, my whole thing was, when my dad would tell me, yo, if you get a scholarship, whatever it is, that could be money saved up for your car. So I tell kids to the day, not only my kids, listen, excel in something. Now, your friends, your parents, your guardians may not, if you're on the chess club, you may not see them at your events. Well, I think our parents and our guardians should support us in whatever it is that we do. But they had to play tennis if they wanted to play a sport. I don't care if it was baseball, softball, football, because I know the mental side and the hand and eye coordination.
That's what's up. So now, did you ever want any of your children to follow in your footsteps? And if they did, which one? Like, if they didn't go the way you wanted to, would it be less support? Would it be more support? Would you, did you have I basically want to ask, did you have like a set, like for each kid, like how they wanted to go, or you just was like, whatever you guys come back to me with, I'm going to support?
Nah, just a parent, man, and with them to the end. Want them to be better. Whatever it was, like, I played basketball. If they played. I show them what I could show them, and this, that, and the third. But I want them to be a better person. Whether it's sports, whether it's in the community, whether it's at the church, whether it's a good husband, a good uncle, a good father. I just want to instill that I support you. I support and want you to be better than me. So I never went to none of them and was like, yo, you got to play this. Because that's not when you don't have fun doing something. And a lot of parents pressure these kids at 5 years old, 7 years old, say, yo, you get us out of, that's too much pressure on the kid, telling him, because it's too much pressure, especially as an African-American male. It's too much pressure. So no, I never pressured no sports on them.
Well, speaking of which, here, because the thing about it is your son said that he went to the same high school you went to.
Yes.
And that's alone is a lot of pressure. I read a stat, you stop me if I'm wrong, out of 1,760 points, 500 were dunks?
Yeah, cause I had 200. From that particular time, they documented 250 dunks. So it's 2 points, and that was just like between maybe my junior and senior year. I started as a freshman.
But that's a lot of in the paint. Like,
but you talking about my motto is if I'm in the paint, I'm dunking. So I would average like 5 or 6 dunks a game.
But I heard one time I watched an interview. You said the dunks opened your game up.
Yeah.
Like once you dunked, you was able to do everything else fluently. You just had to get that.
The dunk was a layup. I'm putting fear in your team. Not who's guarding me. I'm putting fear into your team.
So it's strategic.
Yeah, I'm putting fear into your program. It's different than the player. It's bigger. What I'm trying to bring to the table. Mm-hmm. It's bigger than you guarding me. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to let everyone know part of your organization, to your booster, to everybody know that I just, you know what I mean?
Right. So now you said your dad didn't come to every game. Was there a game that he came to that you just said, yeah, I got to show out on this one right here.
Especially like we was a rivalry. So I'm from I'm from South Carolina by way of Elizabeth, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. My mom's from South Carolina, dad from Jersey. When I got cut in 6th and 7th grade in Elizabeth, when my aunt was the principal, I moved over to Linden, where my mom was from. Mm-hmm. So the big games was like, because he was always working. Mm-hmm. You know, the big games was like Elizabeth versus Linden. You know, but he would pop up, he would come out, but you know.
When you looked at the stands,
Oh yeah, it's like my dad, man, my grandmother, and my mom. You know, to see them at my game, was like everything to me. Mm-hmm. You know, like everything to me, and I wanted to be the one that talked at the dinner table, you know, together. I wanted to be the one like, yo, you went out there. My pops would tell me, I remember telling him one day I'm playing in the summer league, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm playing against Terry the Hair today, and I'm playing against this person. He said, yo, man, guess what? You don't think they saying they playing against you? Man, go out there and do your thing, man. Yeah. So he was my father, like ex, like black part of like the Black Panther, like thorough. You know, they came up, they thorough. You know what I mean? Like no cut on it, thorough. So you know, he, you know, that's my guy, man. God rest him.
That's what's up, man. And rest in peace to him as well. So now, with your mom's being the model that she was, is there any times that you wanted her to come out and I understand that they both was professional. Well, no, let me rephrase that. I understand that your mom's was a model as well, and I know that this is about your pops, but I just was like more along the lines because I was thinking this morning, and I was like, a lot of kids that grow up with both, like you did, when one goes, does that alternate how you move now? Because both of them loved you. Like, for example, I look at Kanye West.
Yes.
He lost his mom. And then they say the reason why he's moving the way he's moving because he lost his mama. But his dad is still alive. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, like, is there a way where you can
see?
I don't get where how is it that dad can't stop him and go, hey, listen, maybe you shouldn't say that. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Is it a way that he probably got too big to where his dad, and then if that's the case, do you fall back? Like if your son got to the level of Kanye West or John Morant, you know what I'm saying, and he was moving a little way that you didn't want to. Is it safe to say that you fall back and just let him do it because you know he can protect himself, he can take care of himself, or do you still step in as a dad and go, wait a minute, you're going a little too far?
I think the relationship I have with my boys, there's no love that could really could replace a mother's love. Mm-hmm. We as men, we deal with things a little bit different. We deal with things with like, yo, get up. Yo, you just fell off your butt. Yo, get up. Yo, brush that off. The love is different. A mother's love is nurtured. A mother's love is, come here. A mother's love is right there in the bosom. A mother's love is 9 months in with me. Like, so I don't know. I can never say how he feel, but I can imagine losing my dad because, like you said, I feel how I feel about my dad, how I feel about my mom.
Right.
But with his case, his mother played that I'm a mama's boy. Like, I'm a mama's boy. Oh. But I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's tough love could have been different. Right. You know, my tough love was tough love, like, yo, I'm gonna whoop your behind. But the whoopings got me to where I'm at on that side. But mama said, hey, you know what I mean? But then my mom was the mom to say, yo, I'm calling your father. To the point where my pops be like, yo, cause my mom was what they called she was the second girl. You know what I mean? When I came from South Carolina with her, cause I was getting in trouble in school, my pops asked his wife, yo, can my son come here? So, like I said, I had the best of, I guess, every aspect of being a kid, watching and learning from my uncles, from my father, what to do, what not to do. But when it came to like love, the love was different back then, and we got to bring it back because I was a part of that village, and that village was the father figures, was the athletes, the hustlers, but then you had that one uncle. For me, it was my pops. My pops was like, yo, like, this is what you got to do. This is how you got to navigate that. My pops would tell me things like, listen, a man should never put his pants on. A man that have no money should never put his pants on to go outside unless he's going to get money. So I didn't understand that until years. But what it meant to me was he never told me how to go get the money. Because for what I recollected, it said, you know what? If I'm broke, I go outside, I don't have a plan to get no money, I'm receptive to whatever society has, and it could be negative. But I didn't realize, so he would throw little jewels at me. And I look at it now and be like, oh, that's what he was saying.
Make me pay for it. Make me pay if I get too close. Make me pay. Yes. All right, good. Oh! All right. All right, that's two. Two's it. I'll give you 10. You cheating, Jesus. Come on now. Play ball. Play ball. Just because a man bigger than you don't mean he better than you. Woo! Get up on him, Jesus. Money. What's that, baby?
Ask Goose.
What's that, 10-1? 10-2? Butter.
Luck.
You ain't ready for me. Come on, Jesus. Get up on him, Jesus. Take it out.
Check him. Push me.
So what? I push you, so what? You gonna get mad when you get pushed? What, you gonna quit when you get pushed?
Off.
Take your shot. I can take you out your game that easy, huh? So somebody gets up on you, so what? So they get up on you. Stop pushing him, man. Stop pushing the guy. Deal with that, son. You mad? What's gonna happen? That's all the play got to do to you is make you mad, huh? All you gotta do is make you mad, and you'll give up, won't you? Because when you get mad, you can't play. Because when you get mad, you can't make a shot. Look at it. Come get it now. I ain't taking it easy on you. I told you I ain't taking it easy on you. Where you at, boy? Jake, just talk. Come on, give the guy a break, man. Come on, go strong, Jesus. Why you cheat, man?
I cheat?
Don't tell me how to raise my son, man.
Stop pushing me.
So I'm pushing you, so what? Go strong anyway. I'm showing you what you got.
Stop pushing me.
Huh? I can't hear you. Take it. Take
Go
it.
strong, baby.
Like nobody's better than you.
Still
That's what I'm
scared?
talking about. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. No matter what I say to you, I ain't got nothing to do with your game. It's a day. It's between you and the rim. Don't be afraid of nobody. That's right. Elbow me. Oh! Oh! Go strong. Go get it, right, boy. Go get it. Whoa. Get up. All right, you got foul. No harm.
Respect my call.
Just get up, stop crying. What you mean respect your call? Ain't nobody even hardly touch you.
Hey, what you trying to prove?
Just get up, boy, and stick crying. Nobody trying to prove nothing. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. What you doing? Just give me the ball, man. Take it out. What you gonna cry or something? I'm respecting you. All right, don't start yelling at me, boy. No harm, no foul. Are you hurt? You bleeding? Huh?
What you think I'm gonna see you get pushed like that?
Take it out. What you gonna cry now or something?
Why you gotta put the ball
Take
out?
the ball out. Huh?
And I quit, man. And I quit.
You quit? What?
I quit. I'm out of here.
Oh, you out of here now. You gonna quit like a little bitch, huh?
Be a bitch.
You better go get my ball.
I ain't did a damn thing.
Jesus.
Daddy, let me alone.
Jake, that's some wrong shit, man. I'm out of here, man.
Fuck, that's why he ain't gonna make it. That's why he ain't gonna make it. Damn, I can't believe he threw that shit over.
Oh, okay. And I share that with my boys. I put that information to my boys.
I'm glad you said that here because that's a perfect segue. I want you to finish this
I
statement.
wasn't no angel neither. I wasn't no angel.
Who,
So all right.
you show me.
I had limits though.
None of us was angels.
You know what I'm saying? I don't nobody be like, yo, ain't nah.
Well, I want you to finish this statement. Make your next shot
over your opponent, never
so,
at your opponent.
Can you elaborate on that? That's Q told me that's what you would always say.
Yeah,
Q
make your shot. I'm a very good big advocate of gun violence, anti-gun violence. Illegal guns, so let's per se. So years ago, there was a kid that got killed in the Bronx on the basketball court. I did a PSI and all that. It was crazy, anti-gun joint. And then Duke Tango had said something similar, but I'm not exactly what he said, but what I got from that was make sure your next shot is over your opponent and never at your opponent. See, over your opponent and at your opponent is two different things.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was cool when he said it, so I was like, yo, you know what? I would definitely love to elaborate.
So that's how that came about. Just spreading the message, for all my shooters. You know what I mean? All my shooters out there. Your shot don't always got to be here. It could be here. You know what I mean? It could be from mid-range. It could be from foul shot. It could be from the three-point line, but it don't never got to be from here, from the hip. You know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying. Okay, so now I will always like to pass on because I think the best thing about life is always once you understand something and you got a grasp on it, you pass it on. You seem to have a great a background as far as where your dad raised you, and your mental is, and then how you're raising your children here. What advice would you give to the new fathers that probably didn't have a dad or had no advice or have no idea what to do or what's expected of them as a father?
Being transparent, being their father, not their boy, their friend. Like being on them. See, for me, like I said, I was how we was raised. Those qualities, just bringing those qualities back, being nosy, like yo, what's going on? Who that? Look, I remember Quentin was playing the league, and I'm looking on the cameras on the house. I'm like, all right, I've been here before. I see all these cars pulling up back to back, black cars, and they from Essex County and this and that. So I told the guy, I said, listen, I said, what's that? I said, that's my son. That's my son. Don't let nothing happen to my son. And the reason why I say that is because someone promised my mother something when I was 15 years old and said the same thing to my mother, and it was my Mousy. That's how I wound up playing with Mousy's dream team and by way of Bad Boy to where, he told my mom that I would never get your son caught in another. So from that, I took it over to a situation with my son. It's like, yo, don't let nothing happen to my son. You can't tell me how y'all not moving. But don't let him get caught up because I like they moving presidential.
Wait, say that again. You can't tell me what.
You can't tell me how y'all not moving because I was there. I was the one who was getting picked up in the car. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in the car with nothing. But the other cars, because I see it. I see it. I rep Jersey. I rep Essex. I rep North, South, East, West. I rep Jersey. I rep South Carolina. Shout out to John Morant and Ray Allen. I rep Elizabeth. I rep it. So I know what can happen in different situations, and it would hurt me if my son got harmed or someone got harmed behind him going to do something that he loved to do. So I'm letting y'all know. Make sure he good. So put him in that car. I'll be in that car. I see what that car doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's all love, though. At the end of the day, it's all love.
I feel you. Okay. I always ask this. I ask this my last thing. Because a lot of fathers wasn't there for their kids, and a lot of TV dads raised us. For the ones that didn't have, I definitely had a TV dad. Can you name your top 3 TV dads? You know what I'm saying? Like TV dads.
Top 3 TV dads.
Either remind you of your pops or you say to yourself,
oh, shit. Top TV dads. I'm actually down there. Look now. You remember a Man Called Hawk?
Yeah, I remember
him. Man Called Hawk. Of course, Bill Cosby, right? But then you got to go with the Jeffersons. I'm sorry, my man Amos, John Amos.
John Amos.
So that's what we grew up off.
That's good times.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, straighten up, like tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Why you got Ed on the wall? Some of his G's, so. I come from even though it's stern, tough love, but we have fun. You know what I mean? We have sarcasm. We got different characters. My sisters in them. 5 sisters, 2 brothers. One got killed, got hit. The other one got murdered. So I'm the youngest. Okay. So I was able to see a lot. And then my homies and my crew, I'm the youngest, but I was able to learn from each of them. And we family. We're family. So my bro New York, Mutai, Raji. That's my circus is every day, and I learned from some of the best from what I've heard.
Okay. Well, before we go, because you've been a great guest, and I can sit here and talk to you more. The initial thing about my I'm the Pappy show is that it's kind of like I'm saying that fathers are better at parents than mothers. It's a playful competition. So I asked your son 3 questions about himself, and I'm going to ask you these questions. But in order for us to get it right, we call up your missus and ask her the same 3. Okay, you ready to play? No.
Let me know when to.
Okay, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. First question is, what's his favorite sport?
What's his favorite sport? Basketball.
Okay. Second question is, what age was he when he first got into trouble?
Like, is it like school or just period?
Like period, because we talked and he seemed like a good kid, so I had to find the
like, I think when he really did something crazy, besides like the stuff that I was, I did a lot of stuff in school. You know what I mean? I just had limits. I think like driving when he wasn't supposed to, like on a what's the license called, like a supervised license, like 4 a.m. He like went over a gate or something like that. That's like one of the craziest. That was like one of to me, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And last, what is he trying to be now?
What's he trying to be now?
Yes.
He got the Big Guard Academy that he's doing with the Blacktop and 52 basketball that we're doing a tour. We're going to do something on July 27th starting this year. And just being entrepreneur. Like basically I'm setting them up to be entrepreneurs.
I want you to use the word he used, because other than that, if she says the word he used, it's kind of like she win, he don't. It's a label, the title. What's the title that he wants to be? Like,
that he want to be?
Yes.
In life, you mean?
Yeah. No, now that he's transitioned from playing ball to actually.
He want to be a boss, like, I mean.
Right. So what's the label that he wants to be? You got to say the label. If you don't say the label, when she say it, she win. You know
what he want to be? I don't know, y'all.
You have no idea?
Nah.
We're going to go with your answer. Okay, make the call now. We're going to make the phone call now.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, so the first one was basketball. The second one was what age? What age did you say he was?
Besides the stuff you're doing in school, like what, 16 you get your license or something like that?
That's 16? Okay. Yeah. And then you said your answer for what he want to be. Okay. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? I'm here with your husband, Main Event. I am Javon. I have my first podcast called I'm the Pappy. How you doing?
I'm okay. You?
I'm okay. I just asked your husband 3 questions about your son, Q, and now I'm going to ask you the same 3. And in order for him to win, you have to get these right. You're going to verify his answer. Okay. Now, question 1, I asked your husband, what does your son Q want to be? No. What's his favorite sport? I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Basketball. Okay. That's 1 for 1. 2. What age was he when he first got into trouble? And do you know what it was?
Like what kind of trouble?
Trouble. Where both of y'all had to get called.
I have to think about it. Go to the 3rd one.
Okay. What does Q want to be right now?
Something with sports. He's very into sports.
You got the first word, because your husband didn't say the first word. Sports what?
A sports agent.
There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, thank you, love. Unfortunately, Main Event didn't win, but we have a gift for you, and I'm gonna send it with him home to you. Okay? It's a happy belated Mother's Day gift. Okay?
Thank you.
No problem, man. Thank you for playing on our game. I'm the Pappy.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day. Happy Memorial Day.
I'm the Pappy.
Well, well, seeing as how you didn't, yes. So I want you to take this home to the missus.
No doubt. Appreciate that.
Yes, this is the nice little sangria.
Appreciate that.
Let me take that out the bag and there you go. Take that home to the missus here.
Appreciate
Well, matter of fact, let the camera see. Yeah, she liked the sangria. Yes. So we got her. What's something like this here? Take that home to the missus.
Be nice.
Say thank you here, and just for you playing, I appreciate it. Here, I got you a gift as well. You know what I'm saying? One guess what it could be.
Well, man. That's it.
No problem, man. Thank you for being on my show, man. I'm the Pappy, and who you are?
Main Event.
And you are also?
I'm the Pappy.
There we go, man. We out.
Thank you, man.